Here's your destroyer. Sorry, I am so busy. I've finally got to town today. I got a travel trailer and I'm moving all my shit out of my shop into this travel trailer, so I have my shop back. Look, I can see the back of my shop. Yay! So anyways, this thing comes apart, is all solid in the front here. From the front on out. Right here, there's 4 screws. Nice, simple. 1, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And so these are panels and they'll slide right out. See, there's a clip here that holds them together. I'll make a different video for that. So what's going on is this whole tower, there's little slide things, so that'll slide into there. And that's how we're able to do the shipping for 60 bucks. And this unplugs. I'll do a different video because I need 2 people, but it opens up inside here. I just did it really quickly. And these are some clips for inside there, so you can see that it's all hollow in there. And the switch is on the outside here for turning on your thrusters. Wow, after sitting in that hot locker, the batteries are still okay. So this one has little mini guns. They're cool. It's all custom built. There's nothing used but 100% sheet plastic, except for these cups I used for them that we can only buy in the summertime. So this big one will slide off as well, so I put it half on there. So when you get it, there's just this whole thruster plate is all solid, as you can see here. And see how these are clips? So what happens is your whole panel's here. So you just take your back one, and these just slide right onto it like that. And once you slide those together, there's a couple little clips here that just hold everything together. And what's going on here is these clips are for the inside ones, and I got to put the things on them because I did them wrong. So, but it all still holds together even without them, so I haven't even put them in there. But that detail, I love the way I did the hanger in this one. So these legs here will just unclip and then they just go inside if you want to hang it from the roof. And I didn't put it, but there's supposed to be tabs here on the bottom here, just some holes right in the end here. I'm going to put some holes in there. That's what I got to do. See, these tabs are holding this. They all slide together. These 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. Sorry, my screen here that I'm looking at is all black, so I'm just assume that you're seeing what I'm seeing. But I've made it so that if it's, so like these are usually glued on top of each other. So like this is all flat piece of plastic, then this is glued on. So you can see from inside here, they're all hollow. So if you put a string of just normal dollar store lights straight up the middle here, it's all hollow in the middle. I made it so it can do that. This is like the basics. So if somebody wants me to upgrade it and take this cockpit and make a bigger cockpit that holds action figures, this one's supposed to look as mini. The minier and the more detailed I made this, the more colossal this thing will be. So I already know from dealing with Ace Courier, this is $24 to ship to Calgary, 25 bucks. So I'm just assuming it's 50, 60 bucks for the whole thing. I just phoned them. I can't do anything without your address and phone number, so that you can go tig, tig, tig. But what I can do is make it so that it just goes to the Ace Courier shop in there, so they don't even need your address and you can pick it up there. But they won't do anything unless I have your phone number so that they can phone you when it arrives. And it takes like a day. So I go drop it off today. It'll be in Calgary tomorrow. 60 bucks, that's quick. And if you want to wait for Tamara, she won't be here for another 2 weeks. And then she's bringing her boyfriend and her dog in a car. So she didn't have a dog and a boyfriend before. So now she doesn't have room. Anyways, that's what's going on. And my Megatron I gotta fix. This is Jovanovski if you're looking. This is your ship that I built in March for you that guy was trying to con me out of for 700 bucks. A phony check, so I built him a 30-inch one for his 330 bucks. But they're $440 for a small one. This one here is $1,400. It has everything in it, but I'm not going to get into it because I don't want too long a video. Like right down to moving steering wheels on the control panels. These consoles all light up. Does this still lighting up? There's a switch in the back here. No, things are still lighting up. So there's little lights there. And that's just supposed to go over that to make this thing light up. Moving little display thing. So I was building this for Nick because I have 2 ships of his. And if he wanted a Sandcrawler 40-inch one, so I built this. He's going to give me the money for this, which will ship that one. Ship the ghost ship, which is in here. Ghost ship waiting. So here's the front of the gun for your ghost ship. Oh, these move up and down. And then in this box is the drop ship, which I took apart or assembled to show the newspaper because they did a thing on my shop. And my Megatron, sorry, it couldn't be there for Canadian Day because it was put in the hot sun and some of the glue gun features fell apart. And even so, what happened is the head was on it, and I came in the shop and the head is hanging here off of its cords up here, and I pulled all the electronics out so he doesn't speak no more. So he's gone from a $3,000 robot that was all electronic that had 7 buttons for kids to play with to a $1,500 one that stands there. So you can transform and mismatch the parts. But anyways, that's where I'm going. So if you want to email me the address and number, I can get it to you. What's this? Oh, one of those clips fell through there. And that's the other side of the clip I got to put on. So everything's just the same sheet of plastic. So you can see how I left a notch in there. So that's how things just go together. And I made it as simple and easy to get it. So when you've got this, the whole front's assembled. All you have to do is put those 4 panels on your back thruster panel. And then the screws hook them together. And then there's a couple clips on the back. And 2 on the inside. And that's it. It's really simple. And it lights up. And I couldn't upgrade and everything. Where's the tower? The tower's inside here now. Yeah, the tower's inside here now. So you can see how things ship. I'll show you this really quickly because this is a bit. It goes on and there's a tab in there. This holds up there. So once you pull out above there, sorry for the shitty video, it'll pull out to there. And then this whole thing will come out there, and it's got real nice tabs and locks in there really good. So there's 2 slots in there, that's what I was saying. So that slab, that slot there goes into those 2 tabs up there. So you want to put this in, that's why that's like that. Once you're there, as you can see that didn't go in, so that is going in. I don't know if the camera's showing this, everything's black for me. But that just slips right in there, just like so. And it holds together nice and solid. So it's not going to come apart if it's hanging on the ceiling or whatever. You just need 2 hands. I really need a camera person. Here, just give me 2 seconds. 2 hands, no problem. Then you can maneuver things, then you can get things together, and voila, done. And you're not going to get that without that there, and that's not going to go in there without that. And you can't get it together without 2 hands and taking time and patience. There we go. See these 2 tabs here have to go under, and then that blocks it, and that one goes under there. And then that tower stays on there solid. You'll never get that off of there. Well, almost not off. And then the same thing, there's 2 tabs here and 2 tabs on the end of there. And that'll slide right into there, just like so. See that? So they'll slide right in there like that. Sorry, I got a better phone. I got buckets of $700-800 camcorders. The new HP shit computer I got won't accept nothing except fucking an old phone from the fucking 90s. Sorry about that. And then the rotation buttons have been taken away. I had them on my computer, I had them on my phone, had them at YouTube. Oh, we're going to do these updates. Now you have no rotation buttons. So I'm used to making a video like this sitting on the counter. So that's what's going on. So if anybody wants one of these are normally $650 US plus the $100 shipping. So that comes to like $750 total. And this one I gave to this guy for a deal because he's a fellow Canadian and he was going to pick it up. So I gave it to him for $550 Canadian. So if you want to make money, this is, so that comes to like $750. That's almost $900 Canadian. So if you Canada people with your heads up your ass who don't want to look at my portfolio and believe a word I fucking say, these things you can sell for $750, $850 online, basic like this, and I'll build them for you for like 600 Canadian, 550 Canadian. But you got to deal with the headache of the people and shit. Anyways, thanks for enjoying my McRobo Creations update. Sorry, I'm going to load some pictures of the murals I've been doing and stuff like that. Say goodbye, Unicron.